Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing my empty house tour with you guys. I've been telling you now for months that my husband and I are moving to Virginia in like 6 weeks or so. So we did finally close on a house and I want to show you what it looks like before we get in there, before we start setting stuff up. So what you're about to see is literally just my husband walking through the house. There's really not much there. It's crazy because when we were looking for homes and stuff in the Virginia area, it was during the time where I was like in my third trimester. I wasn't able to travel to see houses, so Joe, my husband, is the one who went over there to Virginia. He met with the realtor and he's the one who went to see houses. So I've actually never stepped foot in this house. I've only seen it through Skype, through FaceTime, and so I'm a little bit nervous to see what it ends up looking like in person. But so far I think it's perfect for our family. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let Joe walk you guys through the house. Again, this is what it looks like empty, and then once the house tour portion of the video is complete, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna talk to you and like talk a little bit about things that I want to do to the house, why we chose this house, and if you stay tuned to the very end, I'm even gonna talk to you guys about how much we spent on the house, what our mortgage is, because I feel like I always see these empty house tours and I'm like, oh my god, I love that house, I wonder how much it is, and like no one ever tells you like what the house costs or like what they pay for it. So if you guys are curious, if you guys are nosy like I am, then stay tuned to the end and I will definitely tell you.
All right, so in the front door, immediately to the left will be the area we will put up our main TV for watching movies and whatnot. And then from the front door immediately to the right will be the dining room. All right, keep moving forward. First door here to the right is the half bath downstairs. And the door here to the left is the access down to the basement, stairs to second level. And then immediately here to the right is the coat closet. Alright, continuing on, immediately to the left is our another sitting area, living room, fireplace, gas. Mount the TV up there. View of our backyard. Immediately to the right is the bar, table area for the kitchen, big sliding door to the backyard, another little dinette area, we'll put a table. Door here is to the garage, and here is our kitchen. And then here is going to be our pantry, bigger than what we had before. And then keep going straight, we will be back in the dining room. All right, so we're going to continue upstairs to the second floor. All right, so immediately to the left will be 2 of the 3 spare bedrooms. The normal 5-foot closet, another spare bedroom, 5-foot closet. Once you come up the stairs and make a right, is the 3rd spare bedroom facing the front yard. Nice and bright in the morning with another 5-foot closet. From the stairs, if you head straight and to the right, this is the guest bathroom with sink and shower, or I'm sorry, bathtub and shower. And then you have a door, this faces the front of the house with a single sink and your toilet. Here is our linen closet. And then heading straight from the stairs, you'll hit the master bedroom, which faces the front of the house. So bathroom faces the back. Here's the master closet. This corner. Which we do plan to finish. And then continuing straight will be the master bath. Single door, double vanity, toilet, jet tub, which we'll never use, and shower. As we exit, going back towards the stairs. We're heading down into the basement. This is an unfinished basement. All gas, furnace, and water heater. So big sliding glass door leads out into the backyard. The stairs. Coming over here. little area here. This is probably where I will put my gym equipment. And continuing on the stairs, if you were to go right, just open area for storage for now. And then the washer and dryer down here. And that's it for the unfinished basement.
All right, so what did you guys think? I, again, am very nervous to step foot in there, but I think that it's going to be the perfect size. So a little bit about why we ended up buying this house. So first and foremost, a lot of you guys ask, why are you moving? We're moving to the Virginia area because my husband got a promotion and we needed to move. I am super nervous because I have never lived outside of Miami, Florida. I've never moved away from home. So I'm gonna like struggle a bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be an adjustment, but I wanted to have a house that wasn't too big. I wanted something that was gonna be manageable because again, it's really gonna be just me with Riley and Jackson at home for the most part during the week. And I didn't want like a huge, ginormous house that then I had to like clean and I felt like I was being swallowed by. Like I didn't want something that was gonna be super high maintenance. We could have definitely gotten a house that was bigger than the one that we had here in Miami, and we could have paid around the same price. But we did see a couple homes in different price ranges, and ultimately what I decided was, let's just be a little bit conservative financially. Let's not go to the very top of our budget, and let's just stay with something that's kind of middle of the road, not like at the bottom of our price range, but not the top, and then we can do some things to it. And I also don't feel like we're, you know, spending all of our money on our house and things like that. One of the things that caught me kind of off guard though when we were looking at houses, there was not a whole lot of inventory. First of all of the homes that were within our price range were like older homes. All of like the brand spanking new houses that were in the area were like from $400,000 up, and that was kind of like the top of my price range. I really didn't want to spend more than $400,000 on our home. And just to give you an idea, like the house that we were living in prior to this move and stuff, we had bought, and it was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with our mortgage and taxes and insurance and our association fees, because we had a bunch of association fees. We were probably paying about $2,500 a month for that, for our mortgage, just to live in the home. We're not talking about utilities, cable, internet, nothing, just $2,500 for the house and for the association fees. So $2,500 as like our mortgage was really the top of the price range. I told Joe that I didn't want to move into a house where we had to pay any more than that. I would have been happy paying the same or less, and ultimately we did end up paying less. With that $2,500 a month, we probably could have gotten into a $400,000 home in the area because taxes and insurance and all of that seemed to be lower over there. So that was why $400,000 was like the top of our price range. Since this house ended up being lower, there are some things that I want to do to the house. And like you guys can see, it's an older home. It definitely needs some fixing up to do. And I'm okay if it takes a little while to do that. I don't need for the house to be like pristine when we get there. I just need a roof over my head. I need a place to entertain my children. And then little by little, we can work on fixing stuff. Some of the first things that we want to do to the house is we want to paint. So Joe's actually working on finding contractors to like paint the house. And then there's other little things like the railing of, I think the stairs, like the stair railing is like this wood color. We want to paint that. I would also love to paint the cabinets upstairs, or like this older wood color too. And so I would like to paint them white. And if possible, I would love to paint the cabinets in our kitchen. The ones that are there now are not awful. They're like a dark brown, and that's the same color that I had in our old house. But I've always wanted a lighter, brighter kitchen. And down the road, I would love to do a full kitchen remodel, but that's probably not in the budget right away. So in the meantime, I would like to get the cabinets painted white. So we'll see if that ends up happening. And I also want to put in a backsplash, which shouldn't be too hard. So that's something that will hopefully be done relatively soon. We also want to do the closets in all of the rooms. So like in all of the bedrooms and stuff, I want to put like some custom closets in just to give us a little bit more space, since all of the closets right now are like single rod and I need more space in there. So we're working on finding like a closet company that'll come in and do that. And then the other thing that I really want to do kind of right away is I want to build a deck in the backyard, because one of the things that I wanted with this house was for me to be able to like exit the house like through one of the doors. Like in the kitchen area, there's like a door that you can exit through, and then go straight to a deck so that we can like put a little table out there and I can like go outside and eat and like take the kids out there, have a cup of coffee, that kind of thing. One of my favorite things to do is to like be outside, and I'm really looking forward to just having nicer weather. Obviously not like in the winter where it's freaking freezing and I'm never gonna leave my house, but when the weather is nice, to be able to like get some fresh air and be out there with Riley and the little one. So that is something that we are gonna work on hopefully like right away. We're also gonna change like all of the light fixtures, so like all of the ceiling fans and like the light fixtures that are on the ceiling, like those are gonna be gone and we're gonna replace them. We're also gonna replace like all of the hardware, like the doorknobs and things like that. I just want to make it a little nicer. And then definitely in my plans is to do a full renovation of our master bathroom. Our master bathroom is super old looking. It is not nice looking at all. Like honestly, the jet tub is just kind of gross, to be honest. So that's something that I want to take out of there, and I would like to get like a standalone tub. But again, I know that bathroom renovations cost a lot of money, so we're kind of gonna have to look at the budget and see when I can do that and when it makes sense to go ahead and pull the trigger on that. So we're gonna wait a little bit, but hopefully when the time is right, we'll get to do that. So we've got some projects definitely that we want to do to the house, and I think that there's a lot of potential. We can also finish the basement down the road if that's something that we want to do, and then we'll have more space down there. But yeah, I'm super excited to like get in there and start fixing it up and start just doing things that I want to do to it, and just start making it our own and put our furniture in and kind of see then what kind of furniture I still need to buy. Honestly, we have so much stuff that we're probably not going to end up using in the house, just because we had like more spaces. I think like in our old home, like we had like that little guest suite, and there's furniture that just doesn't have a place in this new home. So we're gonna have to like reconfigure everything and then possibly buy some new stuff. So I'm excited to definitely walk you guys through that and show you guys how we start making this house homey. Like I'm gonna be there all the time, so I want to make it very functional, practical, cozy, pretty, because I'm gonna have to look at it every day. By the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but the reason why I was doing the empty house tour now as opposed to later is because this was really the only time when the house was gonna be empty. Like when Joe went and filmed this for you guys like a couple weeks ago, because Joe's actually gonna be flying up there and getting the house ready for Riley and Jackson and myself a few weeks before we even get there. So by the time that I step foot into my house for the very first time, it will not be empty. There will be furniture, there will be things done, and so I wanted to make sure to document like what it looked like prior to all of that being in. And I know that you guys wanted to see it, and I didn't want you guys to have to wait that long to see it. So if you're still here watching, it's probably because you want to know how much we paid for the house. So we paid about $340,000 for this house. It's a 4-3. It's got a really nice backyard, and then our monthly mortgage payment, which includes taxes and insurance, that's about $1,700 a month. To some people, I know that that sounds like a lot. Some people that may be little, but that's kind of what you'll get for that price range in the area that we were looking at. For me, honestly, I was thrilled because we were paying $2,500 a month before, and now we're paying less. So Joe and I really made that decision together, like to kind of stay towards like the lower end of our budget, so that we didn't feel like super stressed about money. And so like if I want to fly down and bring the kids to see my parents on a weekend, you know, every month or every couple of months, like we have the money to do that. I think when we bought our first home, we kind of got in over our heads a little bit. Like we could make the payments, like it's not like we weren't able to eat, it's not like we were starving by any means, like we were comfortable, but it would have been nice to have a little bit extra play money to work with, as opposed to it all going towards the home. So I think that we're in a good financial spot with this home, and then that gives us a little bit of wiggle room to like do some of these projects that we want to do, and we can fix up the kitchen and make it how we want, and we can do the bathroom. So that's kind of a little bit of insight into our home and just kind of why we decided to buy it. We had seen one other house that was really nice, but it was huge. It had like a full finished basement. I think it was like 5 bedrooms. It was like $385,000 or something like that. So it was at the higher end. Actually, no, it was like $395,000. So it was like very high end of our price range, and at the end it kind of came down to those 2 homes, and I'm so glad that we made the decision that we did. I'm super happy also that the whole process worked out, because when you're buying a home, it's very stressful. Things can fall through. There's inspections and appraisals and all of that, and luckily it all worked out. So I'm very excited again for this new journey of ours. I'm excited for this new adventure, and I'm glad that you guys will get to experience it with me. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any other like house related videos that you want to see, if you guys are looking forward to how I decorate my house, anything in particular that you want to see or know. Let me know down below. As you can see, I'm a pretty open book, so just let me know what you want to see and I will do my best to make those videos for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.